When I was a nurse, I was treating people in the hospital setting, and I worked in cardiology. So a lot of it was metabolic disease, where people would come in with a heart attack or some other heart condition that really could be prevented by good lifestyle. And so eventually I got tired of seeing people come into the hospital multiple times, and I said, I need to do something to help keep them out of the hospital. And so that eventually led to my going back to school to become a nurse practitioner in about 2014. Shortly after my husband and I got married, we moved to California to adventure there, and I was a nurse there for a while. I did some travel nursing, and then went back to graduate school while I was there. And so it's been about 16 years of living the California dream, so to speak, until we kind of just decided it wasn't so much of a dream after all. And we wanted our children to be able to grow up with some of the freedoms here in the Midwest and closer to family. And so we moved back, and we're here. So I first heard about HELPcare Clinic through my mother, who was a patient at the time. And I recall her saying, I found this great Christian clinic. So she was excited to find it. She was excited to join the challenges and work on her health journey through the weight loss challenges. And then I heard my brother was also joined, and that was very exciting, because he's maybe a little bit more critical than she is. And even my nephew joined, and so I kept hearing about HELPcare. I think I even emailed saying, hey, would you guys need a nurse practitioner, before the idea of moving back from California was fully developed. Yeah, I've always wanted to move back to the Midwest, but my husband was a little bit less on board than I was. And so we decided more fully last summer. We'd been traveling back every summer to stay with my mom and hang out with the cousins, and we just decided the cost of living there was too high, and the lifestyle that we were living wasn't what we wanted for long term. I really wanted to find a clinic where I could practice my values. So, I believe that when we take care of a person, it's mind, body, spirit. It's not just our physical person, but we need to be taking care of all of the person. And I feel like HELPcare really does a better job of that. So far, my time at HELPcare has been an experience that's just enlightening in terms of the way healthcare should be provided to people. The clinicians here have more time to spend with each patient, and it really shows. There's no rushing. You have the freedom to think about your questions and get them answered in the same visit, instead of just feeling rushed from one thing to the next and, write it down for the next time. So I think that's the biggest thing that makes both patients and clinicians feel more relaxed and able to feel like they can trust HELPcare as their healthcare provider, and be able to move forward with their health journey. I think I'm very excited to start with HELPcare, just because I've met all the clinicians. I really enjoy each of them. I'm excited to become, a part of the family with the nurses, the front desk, the patients. It feels like a family that you're just stepping right into with open arms, and I'm excited to really be a part of that, and to be able to focus on the patients that I care for with just that sense of freedom of time, really, to be able to spend time together throughout each visit, and focusing on the needs that they have, that each individual has.